Hey guys, Safe Lord 310 here for a new video, my review of X-Men 2 United or X2 United. Now let me first say that the opening scene in this movie is really amazing. It is one of the best opening scenes in any comic book movie, hands down. The way it's shot, the way you get this introduction to Nightcrawler that you don't really expect. If you don't know who the character is in the comics, you have no idea really what's going on. And one of the best things about this opening scene is the score that goes along with it. And it really gives you a feel of how the movie is going to be and what the tone and what are the main concepts of the movie is going to be about. Now, let me say, Alan Cummings as Nightcrawler is one of the better casted roles in this movie. Now, he's not a big name actor, but what he does to portray the character of Nightcrawler, he does it really well. And I believe that Nightcrawler doesn't get enough love in this movie, even though he's one of the best new characters. And actually, there are a lot of new characters in X-Men too. It does everything that a sequel should do by building and expanding the story and its characters. We get a lot more information about the characters that we met in the first movie, and we get a lot of new characters, as even background characters like Colossus, who doesn't really do anything, but hey, he's there, and it expands the universe. And then we get a new character who I actually become really fond of, is Iceman, or and Pyro. Those two and then the dynamic through the movie is one thing that really carries it, and it really sets up the whole Pyro eventually falling to the Brotherhood of Mutants. Now, one of the things that I really like about this movie is that it has one of the best scenes in any comic book movie as well. And I'm not talking about the opening scene. I'm talking about the scene where Stryker's men attack the X Mansion and Wolverine slaughters them. In the first movie, we didn't get a lot of Wolverine slaughtering people, but in this one we do, and and it's amazing. Yeah, it's kept tight because it's not a rated R Wolverine, but it still gives us a good taste. And since I'm reviewing this before I see Logan, I have to say I can't wait to see pretty much the scene from the X Mansion where Wolverine slaughters those men times 10 and rated R with blood. I can't wait to see that and how it's gonna be. And this movie really sets up the events of a trilogy. It sets up events that aren't going to get solved in this movie. And you know that this movie is setting up stuff to be resolved in a third movie. But my only real gripe with this movie is just at times I think the dialogue would be a little bit cheesy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I really enjoy this movie. I think it's one of the best comic book movies ever. But in this new era of comic book movies, it's kind of is looked down upon or is forgotten about. But it is a really great movie and a really great sequel. And I think this movie is better than better than the first one, which hardly ever happens. So for this movie, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Let me ask you guys, what do you guys rate this movie? How much do you guys enjoy X-Men 2 United? Comment below and let me know. Check out my first review of the first X-Men movie, and look out later for my review of X-Men 3: The Last Stand. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, may the force be with you.